Hi, my name is Cristiano, and I'm your host. Joining me today is my co-host, Scarlett. Can you explain how someone learning English can effectively tell a short story or personal anecdote, including what expressions, grammar, and structure they should use to make it clear and engaging?
Hey everyone, I'm Scarlett Johansson. Excited to be here and looking forward to a great conversation with you all. This is an event from the past, or a party event that I'm telling you about. This is how your tale unfolds. Let's now examine the tenses you employ when narrating your story. We typically use the past tense while narrating stories, but we also employ the present tense, particularly when making a joke. Therefore, we prefer to use the present tense when delivering jokes. The present tense is often used when you want to convey a strong narrative or dramatic effect. When describing a scene from a movie, for instance, you could say, "Oh, she enters the room and the door behind her closes." Therefore, I'm employing the present tense to give this story a really dramatic effect. However, as I mentioned before, we typically employ the past tense when narrating stories. When narrating a story in a sequential fashion, we now employ the past simple. I called for a cab, double-checked my reservation, and packed my luggage. The past simple form is what I'm using because I'm following a chronological order. For instance, I took my clothing out of the closet, put them in the laundry, and picked them up the next morning. Thus, you are employing the past simple form and proceeding in a sequential manner. The past continuous comes next. When should we use the past continuous now? When you might be providing a story's backdrop. For instance, we were traveling along the freeway when the sun was shining brightly and all of a sudden there was a puppy beneath a car. The past continuous form is used here because we are providing background information or illustrating the story's development. Therefore, while discussing a previous event, you should utilize these tenses. Naturally, keep in mind that you are narrating a narrative rather than delivering a lecture. Therefore, it's critical that you utilize appropriate language. Use adjectives like great, fantastic, or fantastic. Instead of only stating that it was good or awful, use some kind words. Thus, adjectives like magnificent, fantastic, terrible, and petrifying can be used. Therefore, you can use these specific terms when narrating a story. Exaggeration is always an option. Please don't make it sound like a lecture, as I mentioned. Make use of more appropriate language to project confidence.